Hey, we're Emily and Cameron, two newlyweds from Sydney, Australia. We travelled 33 hours from Sydney to Orlando to begin our 1-month honeymoon around the United States. After almost 2 weeks in Orlando visiting Disney World and Universal Studios, another week touring New York City, and a 1-week cruise through the Caribbean, we are finally headed to our final destination of our honeymoon, New Orleans, Louisiana, the perfect finale of our epic 1-month honeymoon in America. Let's get into it.
Thank you.
We have just touched down in New Orleans, Louisiana. It's a lovely airport. We finally made it after a bit of a delay, but we got here.
So we just got to New Orleans after a week on a cruise in Harmony of the Seas. So we got out of Miami, got into New Orleans. Very excited.
We this morning when we got off the boat, our big bus that we got onto that was taking us straight to the airport hit another bus. So we got stuck on that coach for how long do you reckon?
Probably
an hour.
Yeah, an hour.
About an hour. Well, the police had to come do police reports and everything. And we were lucky because we had like 4.5 hours until our flight, so we were fine.
Yeah.
But there were lots of families that were starting to freak out that they were going to miss
all their flights.
Miss their flights. So that was a bit interesting this morning. And then we just hung out at the airport. Our flight was delayed, which was annoying. And then we've checked into our hotel. It's so beautiful.
Oh.
Typical, like when you imagine New Orleans and what New Orleans would look like.
In the French Quarter.
Yeah, we're in French Quarter, so it's all like French-inspired buildings. There's no elevator in this hotel either.
Nah, it's so cool. It's like thin stairwells, small doors. Like I was trying to fit through the door and then try to get the bag through. And yeah, we had to go up a set of stairs and then down along a balcony and then up another set of stairs and then down a set of stairs to get to our room. So it's very cool.
It definitely feels full of culture, like European inspired. Yeah, so we're just letting our phones charge a little bit and then we're going to go and fill our bellies because we haven't eaten since breakfast. Yeah, since
6:30 a.m. It is now 7 p.m. I am
12 hours without snacking. So we're going to go and find something to eat and maybe explore a little bit.
Yeah, walk around.
Hopefully hear a bit of jazz music.
Yeah, take things in.
Yeah.
So.
Woo! Welcome to New Orleans. New Orleans was a last-minute addition to our honeymoon itinerary. We had a couple of nights spare between disembarking from our cruise and our flight coming home back to Sydney. We looked at lots of options close to Miami, including Jamaica and the DR, but ultimately decided it was just easier to stay in the US should something have gone wrong with our flights. We were so shocked by how much we enjoyed the city, the music, the architecture and the food. It was unlike any of our previous destinations. It felt less touristy and more authentic. On our first night, we found a quiet restaurant to eat at where Cam tried gumbo for the first time, and then we went for a walk down Bourbon Street on a Saturday night, which was an entirely unique experience. We went along Bourbon Street last night, which was so wild, bit unhinged. It was, I don't know, a bit of a culture shock, but it was so much fun. Parades, music, bars, strippers, everything. It was cool. The city was completely empty when we woke in the morning. A few buskers, but nothing even remotely close to the chaos from the night before. The vinaigrette on the salad is really strong. We had breakfast at a gorgeous little cafe and then spent a couple of hours at the Death Museum. After the museum, we headed to Café Beignet to try our first ever beignets.
Oh my god. Oh, they're hot. Oh, very hot. I just want to eat them. They're so hot.
Is it hard to describe?
It is actually. And the sugar's all stuck like around my teeth. Yeah.
We then wandered around the city some more before going to a little Italian restaurant called Mona Lisa. The restaurant was filled with drawings of Mona Lisa made by the customers. We even had to turn a drawing her.
Yeah, because I didn't even remember having a confrontation with anybody. My aura.
More beignets.
More beignets. All the icing sugar's down the bottom. I want more. Yum. Just as good as yesterday.
We started our last full day in New Orleans with some more beignets for breakfast, and then set out for our Oak Alley Plantation house and swamp boat tour.
But the other thing, those pigeons produce fertilizer.
If I'm honest, I was a little disappointed with the plantation house tour. I was expecting to learn more about the tragic slavery that had occurred, how these men, women and children were taken advantage of, and the timeline of slavery from start to finish. However, the tour was more of a history lesson of all of the white owners of the house, and then we were told to read some plaques by the slave cabins if we wanted to learn more about the slavery.
Well-spoken, genteel, an appreciation for Jackson's.
The second part of the day was much more enjoyable, with a trip out to the bayou for a swamp tour. Our incredible guide was a man who had lived his whole life in and around the swamps, surrounded by these alligators. And interestingly, his first language was French, due to the deep cultural roots tied to the French colonization in the area.
See how they bite like everything. This is number one in here. It's a jumbo large right here. Now these are number 2s here. Watch, I'm gonna come show them. Cool, Tommy, got some more again. Pull them up. Okay, so all day long you're moving nets around, you're resetting bait, moving it, chopping something else up to try to catch all you can. Crop, whatever, how you gonna say?
Oh, wow.
How about that? See ya? This one's starting to get a little red claw on him. Look, hey man, what about that? Yeah, looking good. See right there?
Wow.
Oh, hold on, guys. That's his turn to do a couple of tours today. Your crocodile farms down there too doing good. Without farms and aquariums and stuff, there would be none left.
Yeah.
That would save your crocodiles over there or gators over here too. The gators up the farm over there and all. Zoos, aquariums, science centers that put study universities and all. It's a big program. I seen you got a new exhibit down there. They showed the guy in a big tube in the water with the big 20-foot crocodile.
Oh, yeah,
There's
yeah.
a big. There you have bed and breakfast. There you go.
The boat ride started out slow and we were struggling to spot any alligators. However, it didn't take long before our boat was fully surrounded. We also spotted some other wild animals, like raccoons and wild boars.
Here comes the kitty. The food.
Good job. Now this big one is a female right here. This one here.
No, you're right.
So look at that yellow shirt this time. You seen it right there, huh? So make no mistake, boy, they were checking you out right there. How about you, that little female right here? Oh, look how cute, huh? You ready? Back of my house, down the swamp where I live at, that's the same kind of stuff you see back of my house, way back in the swamp by your corner where I live at. Front yard, back yard.
Oh, there's a big raccoon. They're hunting a big raccoon. Oh, it was right down below us.
That one's kind of scared.
Gold white tags, gold dollar tags, the blue gray looking tags. You got tags for your area only, you should ever see them. Now don't you think that's it? I want you left a big chunk all healed up. And that's you, that's 11.
So the gators come out and it actually looks really good.
It tastes good.
Cam said it tastes good, and I'm gonna be brave. Okay, I'm gonna take this little bit here. Oh,
Go for it.
I'm so scared.
Go for it.
It smells good. I don't mind it.
That's really good, hey?
I mean, it doesn't taste seafoody.
No, not at all.
I like it. Always stealing away in the middle of the night. How mysterious. That night, we packed up all of our things ready to depart in the morning for a mammoth journey back home to Sydney. Louisiana to Houston, Houston to Miami, Miami to Toronto, Toronto to Vancouver, and finally, Vancouver to Sydney.